You know, here in YouTube, it's pretty hard to get exposure. You've got tons and tons of people, and I deal with it every day as well. It's hard unless you're on some giant major channel or you're dedicated to doing this, and it's not your day job. It's something that you're doing in the off side of things where it's not a major part of your life where you're dedicated to doing tons and tons of filming. It can be difficult. So there's not always time for advertising, unfortunately. So what I wanted to do, since I do have a pretty decent amount of subscribers, is I wanted to kind of share some channels that I think you guys should really check out. These are 3 channels that are people that just really need more exposure and they need more viewers for their videos. So people have done this for me in the past, and sometimes it really helps gain new subscribers and new people who can view your stuff and be like, oh, I really enjoyed that. So you guys should check these channels out. Here's the first one. The first one is Girlfriend Versus. Now, if you haven't seen their show, it's awesome. It's a different take on Let's Plays. It's a lot more entertaining. I'm not personally a huge fan of Let's Plays. And it's not that they're bad or anything. I personally can't sit down and watch somebody else play video games unless it's in some sort of like a review capacity. But I do watch Girlfriend Versus almost every episode I've seen, and their stuff is great. They're really funny. It is a guy and a girl. They go by boyfriend and girlfriend in the videos, and they do this fun bit where it's basically she's not a gamer and he is, and he shows her video games and basically is like, hey, sit down, let's play these games. And so she plays the games, and sometimes he plays too, and it's just really fun. And it encapsulates what's so great about Let's Plays is the unexpected. And with somebody like me who's memorized tons and tons of games, if I do a Let's Play of like Mega Man 3 and I throw it up on YouTube, it's going to be boring because people are just going to watch it and be like, yep, he knows what he's doing. But for somebody who doesn't, it's always really fun. So I definitely strongly recommend checking out their channel. Really great stuff. Next shout out I wanted to give is my good friend Jimmy Hoppa. He is getting up there in the YouTube game. He's gotten a couple shout outs already, and he does phenomenal work. He just came back from a little bit of a hiatus, and he mainly focuses on imports, and his channel is called Import Gaming for the Win. And it's really good stuff. So Jimmy Hoppa, even though he doesn't have like video of him doing stuff like his face and everything, he's a mystery. That one, he's a mystery what his face looks like. But Jimmy Hoppa does some really awesome videos. He's a huge Goemon fan, and I've learned quite a bit about Mystical Ninja series, the Goemon series, and games. And so he's super passionate about those. But he's gotten me into a couple imports that I was like, hey, I'm gonna start checking that out. So definitely recommend checking out Jimmy Hoppa. He does some great work, and he's also a big fan of Tifa Lockhart. So great minds think alike, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, the third is my buddy Jay Hicks. Now, 2 things about Jay. One is he's a really nice guy, and he's put out some really great videos. Now, what I will say about his show is it's primarily designed to focus on one thing and one thing only, mostly, and that's Xbox, the original Xbox. And he does a show called Viridian Flashback, and it's really great, and he's kind of opened my eyes to see some of the Xbox ports of some games, also Xbox original titles that came out during that time period. I didn't have an Xbox during that time period. I had a PS2 and I had a GameCube, and most of the games that I picked up were for both of those systems. Now that I have a 360, or I've had one for a while, I've kind of gone back and picked up some Xbox exclusives or Xbox ports of some games because they look a little bit better, and so he kind of showcases those elements of those games. So I definitely recommend checking out his channel. The other thing I wanted to mention about his channel and about Jay. Jay's kind of in a rough spot right now, and he's been trying to get out of his home, the location that he's at, 'cause it's not a good situation. So if you can do me a favor and click, there's a link in the README down here, just click the README, and he's got a page set up looking for some help just to kind of like restart or kickstart his life, so that he can kind of, you know, get out there. And, you know, this isn't like a paid advertisement. I'm just doing something nice for a friend of mine. So definitely go check that out, because, you know, sometimes people need help, and, you know, you definitely should check it out and see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get his him and his I believe his wife or his fiance, I can't remember which, but you know, they're trying to get things going and get out of the rut that they're in, and to do that they need you know, they need some support financially. So go check that out. He's a great guy, and he definitely deserves more subscribers, so check out his channel as well. He's really good stuff. That's gonna do it. Just wanted to give a nice little shout out to people, and go subscribe to those channels, check out some of their content. I think you'll really enjoy it. And you know, I wanted to give back to the community that's given me so much, so do me a favor and check them out.